Hello people of YouTube and welcome back to our Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play. This is... blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, a little tongue-tied. This is episode 19, chapter 18, Crimea Marches. In the last episode we explored, I was going to say invaded, but that's not quite right, Serene's Forest. And I don't know if we killed the Duke or not, but we defeated the Duke, rescued the Heron, or a female Heron that we didn't even know existed. And the male Heron that we were looking for came to our aid because we rescued her. And together they used some of their magic to revive the forest. And now I'm happy because Ike is going to promote, and let's see. The story's about to take a turn. It's great. We're about to get into we're halfway through the game, but we're about to get into the meat of the war part. Alright, back at the main old cathedral. We are in audience with the Apostle Sanaki. You've done excellent work, Ike. Thanks to you, the wound that has scarred Binyan for many long years can finally begin to heal. As promised, Binyan now offers its support to Crimea's restoration. However, Prime Minister Kheran has yet to return, which limits the reinforcements I can provide. Be that as it may, what troops I can spare await your command. Use them as you see fit. I understand. Thank you. That's good news, isn't it, Princess Valencia? Yes it is. This has taught me a valuable lesson. Our land needs the Lags. I also believe that Birok and Lags need each other to survive. The previous apostle, my grandmother, was desirous of such a world, as were my own parents. I wonder why she took over directly from her grandmother. That's kind of weird. Shouldn't her mother have been next in line? I don't know. Anyway. Princess Valencia, your father, King Raymond of Crimea, was a true pioneer in the area of Birok-Lags relations. In the very near future, I will give the Imperial Senate a few suggestions on achieving a fully integrated society. Excuse me. I doubt the road will be easily traveled, but I can no longer turn a blind eye to these issues. Princess Valencia, you must rebuild Crimea. If you're successful, we will join forces and change the world. Empress Sanaki, your vision surpasses even my own. My father would be so pleased to hear your words. Looks like you're through with me. I'll wait outside until you're finished talking. Hold, I am most definitely not through with you. Huh? What did I do now? You're as impudent and impatient as ever. Heed me, Ike. If you are to help lead the Crimean Liberation Army, you must be given a more appropriate title. If you're talking about making me a noble, I'll decline, thanks. That's not my kind of thing. You're not in a position to refuse. Giving some nameless mercenary control of Binyan troops would be problematic. And more importantly, it would affect the troops. You will resign yourself to this and receive peerage from Princess Valencia. What? No, wait, this is absurd. Blast, of all the foolish... I'm sorry about this. If you're absolutely opposed to it, I won't force you. No, I have to do what's necessary. What am I supposed to do now? Put on a funny hat or something? Will you lend me your sword? Thank you. Now may I ask you to kneel before me? Thank you. Alright, let me begin. In the name of House Crimea, I hereby grant you the title and rank of Lord and all the honors it conveys. Rise, Lord Ike. And Ike finally becomes an actual Lord instead of just a Lord character. Instead of the Lord archetype. Whatever. And he's about to be able to carry. After we level him up, he can solo the game. Which is hopefully not how I'm going to play it, but you know. Also, look at those level up stats, man. That's great. And he has his dad's kind of swaggery fighting style if you saw him. It is done. What an odd feeling. Aha, your new rank suits you. I completely agree. Yes, it truly does. I suppose. Not that it matters to me. I like how getting tapped on the shoulder completely changed his character art. Made him change classes and everything. I mean, I'm assuming she did the sword tap on the shoulder when someone's knighted. I don't know. It doesn't actually say. Western Binyan is home to a great forest. At one time, these woods were home to the Kingdom of Serenes and ruled by the Kheran clan of the bird tribes. Just to recap what we just went through, I guess. Following the Serenes massacre, the forest lost its color and vitality. Some said it was the sorrow of the goddess made real. For 20 long years, the devout citizens of Binyan trembled in shame and loathing over the crime they had committed. The Binyan Empress, Apostle Sanaki, stepped forward as representative of her countrymen. Kneeling before the surviving Kheran prince and princess, she gave voice to the apology of her people. She spoke not as one nation to another, but as neighbors on the same continent. The massacre was unforgivable. However, hatred breeds hatred, and if the cycle of grief and anger is not broken, it will continue for time without end. It was with this in mind that the Kherans accepted the Apostle's apology. And so it was that Serene's forest was returned to its former glory. So my recap at the beginning of this episode was completely unnecessary. Afterward, as payment for Ike's service, Princess Silencia gained the services of a regiment of Binyan Army regulars. I've been saying Binyan this whole time, and it's Begnian. There's a G first. I'm just dyslexic, I guess. Not actually, but I did not read that right. Anyway, though of common birth, Ike receives peerage from the princess and is given command of the army. At the first snow of the season falls, the newly commissioned General Ike takes control of the Crimean Liberation Army. He leads it towards the knife-edge mountains that mark the border between... I'm just going to keep saying Binyan because I have this whole time. Between Binyan and Dane. Because it's also like Dane. There's like another syllable there that I can't quite get right, so I'm just leaving that as Dane too. Not syllable sound, whatever. Haha, I'm playing in the light today, so that didn't bother me. I'm starting to learn. So they left Binyan, have they? According to our spy, they marched with a regiment of Binyan's army. They plan to take a land route through Dane and then into Crimea. They plan to cut across Dane, with nothing more than a single regiment at whose core is a tattered band of ragtag mercenaries? Gawain's son leads this rebel, yes? How does he stand up to his father's legacy? He doesn't. He's just a boy, not yet worthy of his father's name. Disappointing. Though his skill with the blade is rough, there's something uncanny about him. People seem drawn to him. And not just Binyan's apostle either. He's also gained the trust of Serene survivors, and the King of the Hawks as well. The Kherans are alive? It appears that 2 members of the royal family survived. Look how nicely the table's been set for us. Bring one of them to me. I care not which one, and I want the medallion as well. As you wish. Ooh, and we're getting another one of our characters now. Once we cross that great wall, we'll be in Dane. Look there, atop that building. Dane Wyvern Riders on patrol. They won't be happy to see us. Tell me, General Ike, have you faced Wyvern Riders in combat? Only a few times. I got the impression that the Kilvis Ravens were the more dangerous foe. If that's your impression, then you get to fight true Wyvern Riders. What do you mean? I have no way of judging the ones we see here, but I know another unit, one that was attached to Binyan's Temple Guard. They had their reasons for leaving, but the important thing to remember is that they were exceedingly powerful, which explains why the Apostle sent you to accompany us. That's right. Pegasus Knights fare better than most against Wyvern Riders. We know the skies as well as they do. Yeah, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, thank you. Can I entrust the flying business to you? Of course. We'll bring honor to the name of the Apostle's Sacred Guards. Generally speaking, Pegasus Riders are not a good match for Wyvern Riders just because they're so weak. But, you know, whatever. There was our little battle report. Nothing really to report. I'm gonna do this again. I had recorded a little bit ahead before, and then some stuff came up and I haven't been able to play, so I'm a little bit out of the loop, as it were, on what's up here. So aside from just my general, oh hey, let's give these people these things, this is actually going to help me kind of remember what items I have. And Ike can finally get XP again. Okay, we're going to give her an axe. That's right. And if you haven't noticed, the way I do this, and again, there's no particular reason, just it's how I've done it since I was young. Unless I'm going into like a heavy boss battle, I just give them words. I just kind of give them the weakest of the weapons. That way, I'll keep my theoretically, I'll keep my stronger ones for, oh, Lord. Having trouble organizing my thoughts. Of course, that's nothing new. Theoretically, if I do it that way, I'll keep my stronger weapons until I fight stronger enemies. Oh, no, you need, grr. Is that one? Yeah, that one. You give the Demi Band. Down to one knife. Do I have a legs guard appear? I guard the Night Ward. Okay, so the Night Ward is going. Astrid, has she maxed bow? Wait. Yeah, she is a paladin, but she is not maxed bow yet. Squizzy. Alright, and same thing here. Give him 2 fires, 1 thunder, 1 wind. Go ahead and give him the Lags Guard. I don't know what I've been doing up to this point. I mean, I've just kind of been, doing it not really at random, but just making it up as I go at this point. But I think, like, story-wise, that makes more sense. Ooh, and Ike has promoted, so I can give him his master skill, the occult scrolls that I was so concerned about. Give him Ether. And then I also wanted to give him Provoke, but I don't have it yet. Ether is going to help tremendously. It'll help him stay alive. I want to say it has the enemy defense and then heals you for the damage that you deal. So it's adds a good deal of survivability. Let's see, Lord, Bishop, Cat, Falcon Knight, Halberdier, Paladin, Sage. Okay, everybody has promoted, and currently I believe everybody that we get from here on in is going to be promoted. So I'm just going to... I'm gonna get, make sure my promoted units are level 5. And make sure Lethe is level 15, which I believe she already is. And from there, I'm just going to save my bonus experience. Like I said, I think that everybody... Ooh, that was a good level. I think that everybody from here on in joins promoted, but just in case they don't, I'll save my bonus experience for that. Or everybody we're using, excuse me. And then for like the final battle, just go ahead and like anybody that's not maxed, give them a little bump. Alright, yeah, that's another good level. So our hero is level 5. Oh no, he still can't promote. Ike is just so good in this game, it's ridiculous. And I realized that, like, every time I've said, let me see what other skills we have. Vantage, guard, adept. Okay, yeah. Not giving those to anybody, at least not yet. I realize every time I've said something about, like, it being a hard chapter, I just breeze through it, but I also haven't played this game since I was, like, I don't know, it's been 15 years, since it came out. I was probably, like, 13 or 14 last time I played it, so, yeah, I would like to think I'm a little bit better at, you know, strategy games now. Smarter and stuff. Anyway, let's see what the soldier has to say. General Ike, all troops are ready to move out. Alright, can you have them wait? Do you want them to fall out and wait in their tents? Or would you rather them form up and stand at attention? Go ahead and have them stand down. I'll call them when I'm ready. Yes, sir. Begging your pardon, sir. All troops have been ordered to stand down. However, General Tanith requests her orders. Are her Pegasus Knights to stand down as well? Am I supposed to decide that too? General Ike, you've been given command of the entire army, sir. We will not move without your orders, sir. General Tannis' troops are to follow General Tannis... are to follow her orders. Understood, sir. General Tannis' Pegasus Knights will not be deployed unless there's a request for reinforcements. Those are the orders of General Tanith. By your leave, sir. 10, do you have a moment? General Ike, what is it? Is there a problem? I thought you might be able to provide me with some information. Yes? What can you tell me about King Dane? I'd like to know something of him before I have to face him in battle. Truth be told, I've never fought him either. I cannot give you any specifics, but I'll tell you what little I do know. Please, whatever you can tell me would be appreciated. Ashner's coronation, let me see. Yes, it was 18 years ago. You see, a plague had struck the capital, spreading out to affect the surrounding region of Navasa and beyond. Ashner was crowned the year after that great tragedy finally subsided. In the entire history of Tellius, no calamity has claimed the lives of so many Birok and Lags, not since the Great Flood. 2 years before, it struck Binyan, and the entire population of Serenes was nearly obliterated. The year after that, close to 1,000 Birok, nobles and peasants alike, perished in Dane. Nobles, you say, so the royal family fell victim to this plague as well? Yes, the reigning king and queen and some 20 or so princes and princesses fell ill, and everyone who fell ill perished. For a time, the people despaired of losing the entire royal bloodline of Dane. It seemed that none would survive. And yet Ashner survived. He did. It's quite interesting in a sense. You see, his name was never mentioned in any talk of succession before that time. He was of such a distant bloodline that he was unlikely to be king. In another place, though, his name was already well known. Where was that? On the battlefield. As you know, Dane is home to many brave warriors. At the time, then Prince Ashnard was said to have been a match for an entire troop of Pegasus Knights. Binyan and Dane both keep close watch over their borders, and their patrols fought in many skirmishes. Although there was no war to speak of, these land disputes did end with Dane claiming a small portion of Binyan soil. It would be no exaggeration to say this was solely due to the strength of one man, Ashnard. Forgive me, I've spoken longer than I intended. It's about time we get back to the business of marching preparations. No, thank you for telling me so much. If we have another chance, please share more of your stories. Understood. Okay, so that's interesting. Ike, which troop should we fall in with? We've received no orders yet. Tormund, Miriam, I know I've asked you many times, but are you sure you want to be here? You keep asking that. Maybe you don't want us here. Is that it? I don't know what to think. No, it's not that at all. To be honest, the battle ahead's going to be hard. It looks bleak. I'd rather that those without direct ties to Crimea not get involved. A bleak battle? What about trying to free all the slaves in Binyan? Now those were bleak battles. Bleak battles are our specialty, right, Miriam? Yes, you are. Yet, thanks to Ike's time in Binyan, things have changed completely. That's right. The Apostle has promised to press her investigation until there's not a single lag slave left in the entire nation. So there's no reason for you two to continue fighting, is there? You don't owe me anything. We're going to fight with you, Ike. We want to help. It is our right to join you in this, just as it is your right to refuse us. To be perfectly frank, I'd be willing to beg to get you two to join us. Both of you, alright? You can count on us. Alright, and then that's all I need to do, so... Ooh, there's at least one really tough enemy in this chapter. I completely forgot about it. My Lord Ike, are preparations complete? Yes, the enemy should not yet be aware that we've come this far. Excuse me. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please, wait for us at the base camp. Very well. There's no need to look so worried. We're well prepared, and we've got you as our good luck charm. Thank you for that, but do be careful, my Lord Ike. Hey, don't worry. This may be our first battle as an official army, but we've fought Dane many times. We're gonna win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a snooty noble, can I? I believe in you. I know that you'll be victorious. Come back safe. Is everyone ready? Let's move out. Hold a moment, my Lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming. Who's that? Oh yeah, the birdies! Ah, Ike, well met. It appears you're getting ready for your first battle as Crimea's army. And you're escorting the Kheran siblings back to Hawkland, right? That was the original plan, but someone here insisted we follow you. Quite unreasonably, I might add. You treated us with courtesy, Birak. We must act accordingly. Isn't that so, Leanne? Dude, like, that script is so pretty. I wish I knew what it meant. Like, I don't know if they just created a whole language or if that is a foreign language, well, foreign to me, that I just am unaware of or like what, but it's gorgeous. You said your name was Ike, correct? Yes. You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Kherans hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you. That's really not necessary. We're practitioners of seed magic. We cannot fight, but we can imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish it, I will travel with you. In this way, I'll repay you for what you've done. You know, I really never use Racing, but I don't know if he's required to recruit anybody. Actually, no, he's not, so I'll refuse him. Just because I literally never use him. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm going to refuse. Plus, like, I always get him, even though I don't use him, just because I like getting everybody. So I want to see the dialogue. Why? Do you not believe I can be of use? It's not that. Racing, you've been through a lot. You're lucky to be alive and with your sister. You should stay with her. Oh, yet. Racing, I too think that's for the best. You and Leanne should go be at the side of your father. Larazia? Larazia. Yeah, let's go with that, Larazia. I see. I'm grateful for your offer. It is a selfless act that does our morale much good. I will take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Kheran clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I will fly to your aid. At the very least, please accept this. What is it? A clan treasure. It may one day prove useful to you. Understood. Thank you. Oh, cool. I don't remember what that skill does, but skill scrolls are always appreciated. We gained a strong ally where we had not thought to look for one, didn't we? Yes, Birak and Legs. Beast tribe and bird tribe. There's no difference between us. We finally understand one another. Yes, I think you're right. Now, let's really get started. Everyone, move out. Alright, Titania, Riss, Marcia, Leffy, Volk, Nifany, Astrid, Tormund. And we got Tanith, y'all. How's her... Okay, I'm actually gonna go back. Excuse me, just so I can but we only have one, full guard. That's what it's called. We only have one of those. So, Tanith is going to be vulnerable to arrows. 15, 14. We might swap that up and give it to Tanith instead, but not for now. Or not right now. I don't know why I just did that. Habit, I guess. Anyway, we're not going to do it right now, but we might swap it up later depending on how their defenses work out. It appears the Crimean army has arrived. It's time to put our plan into action. The main body of the Kilvis army will wait atop the western summit. A small unit will remain here and cooperate with you. That is correct, is it not? It is. Dun, 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 dun. What could His Majesty be thinking? Why does Dane ally herself with some backwater subhuman nation? I don't know. There's no way we can expect to understand the supreme thoughts of the king. All we can do is perform the task set before us by His Highness. That is everything. Yes, of course. The Crimean army has no idea we're aware of their every move. Bah, what vermin. What does that untrained group of vagabonds think they can do? I don't care how talented he is. Their commander's nothing more than a young mercenary with delusions of grandeur. We've nothing to fear. We'll show them what real war is like. And the Kilvis Ravens, how should we deal with them? Those subhuman freaks. Let's use them as bait. We can sacrifice them and reduce our own human casualties. A fantastic idea. Make sure that the men are thoroughly instructed. Yes, sir. You there, halt. You're an unfamiliar face. He's back. You'll know it soon enough. You filthy piece of awful, whatever. You will bow your head to a superior officer. He's got a lot of nerve, hasn't he? Is he one of yours? Yes, sir. He's a new recruit who's only assigned to me today. Please accept my apologies for his lack of any training or manners whatsoever. If he's good, I can overlook almost any character flaw. Go and kill as many Crimeans as you can. Help my name be remembered with honor and glory. Yes, sir. Come to me, dregs of Crimea. I will teach what it means to oppose the might of Dane. Okay, so, obviously, you can recruit him, but I currently cannot. Just because his recruitment method is, requires a character that is still very weak in our squad. Well, not even in our current squad. So yeah. Wait a minute. I don't want to just rush in because I don't remember. Okay, so he would take 11 damage if he got hit. Let's check. Yeah, that guy can hit him, but we'll have other people up there before then. So let's move our foot soldiers first. And by that I mean Ike and Nephany, because I want to keep my mages out of harm's way. Tanya, I'm gonna have stay in the rear, just for that same old reason. I don't want her to take experience from anybody else. But I do want to have her there if we need her. And then Tanith here, if you noticed, if you notice, when a mover has the reinforce ability, that is her skill. It comes in very handy, but for the same reason I'm not trying not to fight with Titania, I'm not going to use her skill because it'll take up experience with the reinforcements. Alright, let's see Ike's. Yeah, like that's almost exactly Grail's fighting pose. Alright, that was not a critical, that was his skill, Ether, activating. The first hit attacks by halving the enemy's defense, and the second hit heals you for the damage dealt, or vice versa maybe. Okay, so who's hurt? She's hurt but not bad, so let's... Don't worry about healing, let's just have him attack. He has a ranged weapon, that was stupid. Oh well, whatever. Okay, cool. Lucky dodge. Not that it would have done too considerable of an amount of damage, but it's what I get for just clicking through. There's a combat forecast for a reason. I should have paid attention to it. Now that was a crappy level. But I think he has at least... Yeah, he has 2 stats max, so... I guess 1 out of 6 is better than 1 out of 8. Maybe... Okay, next mage. I think I am gonna go ahead and summon the reinforcements on the next turn. And just have them deal with those Wyvern Riders, and then they can be decoys for me later on if I need them as such. Just because I don't want the enemy at my back as well whenever I'm whenever I'm trying to let's say shove. I don't want the enemy at my back as well because they can get to my mages, and though mages will deal a good bit of damage against Wyvern Riders because they're mainly a defensive unit and normally have fairly low resistance, they will deal a considerable amount of damage against my mages for the same reason but in reverse. Specifically have Marcia kill the archer just for irony's sake. Critical! Hell yeah! And this level shouldn't be that hard. Just, if for no other reason, because I have everybody... Okay, he has a bow. If for no other reason, just because everybody's at such a high level. Well, I guess none of this is relevant, because I'm not going to make it that far. You will go right here. I can keep going. And my victory condition is rout. So I hope that there's at least one unit that just doesn't move, so I can get all these chests, because I didn't look up what's in them. I don't remember. I know there is not an occult scroll in them. I do remember that much. Or, I do know that much. I looked that up. Okay, so first... I also don't want the wyverns to attack bulk, because that would be very bad. Right. Again, have the Pegasus kill the archer. I mean, he's a warrior, but he has a bow. Because of irony. Okay. I think she has speed max too, so that was also like a pretty good level. That was 3 out of 7. I consider it to be a good level up if they get experience, or if they get a point in like half their stats. Okay, yeah, there's no way she can move that far, so that's not super relevant. Let's see where the reinforcements come from. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Excuse me. Now that should serve as a good distraction for those Wyvern Riders, and 2 of her reinforcements are usually fairly weak. With being those 2, but then this one's actually a Falcon Knight, so it's a bit stronger. So, generally the weaker ones will die off pretty quick. They're fairly well only good for distractions. But the Falcon Knight can actually do some damage. I don't really remember Grail's combat sprite because you don't really see it. Um, like I believe the only time you actually see his combat sprite is in like the very beginning of the prologue whenever he's training you. Okay, no, I actually need to have him while I'm moving Pegasus Knights. I'm pretty sure the only time you actually see it is whenever you're being trained in the prologue. So I don't know for sure, and I haven't looked this up. I probably should because I'm curious about it, but you know, whatever. But I feel like for Ike's battle sprite, battle animation, they literally just used the same model from Grail's and then sped up the animation. Or vice versa, they used Ike's promoted thing for Grail and slowed down the animation. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's that, like, no guard, arm cocked to the side, one-handed sword. You know, I didn't really think it through, but I think I need to go rescue Volk with I don't know, maybe Titania, and try to speed him to the chest a little faster, so these so my reinforcements don't just go ahead and kill everybody and win the chapter, because that would suck. And I don't think you can rescue partner units. You might be able to. I don't know. I never tried. But for some reason, I don't think you can. Of course, they're Pegasus Knights, so it'd be hard to rescue them anyway because they're just so bulky. Got to carry a person and a Pegasus. Okay. That's pretty good damage against the armored unit. Of course, it's an unpromoted armored unit, but... And the Ravens. Okay, yeah, that's... let me check. I don't think any of them had a chest key. Yeah, no. And then... This is not a game where you have the convoy command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and move you. You just don't want to waste any of her movement. Anybody. The Lag Slayer weapons look so cool. I should probably be saving them for like actual lags, you know, but what they're made for, but yeah, why would I do that? Alright, and then advanced Ike, Lethy. Oop, he's not that strong. Okay, yeah, he's not that strong as he would have been. I don't know about this, but yeah, let's just see. What's the worst that could happen, right? Do-do-do-do. What does he have to say? My arrows will find you no matter where you run. I just really hope he misses every attack because I want that Brave Bow at full durability. Okay, you're just gonna attack from range. That makes sense. Do bows lose durability if they miss? I don't think they do. I know, like, swords, axes, lances, if you miss, they don't lose any durability because, you didn't use them. But, like, logically, if you attack with a bow and miss, you still fired an arrow. So I don't know if their durability represents, like, the weapon itself or, like, the weapon plus ammo. Like, I don't know. Meh, whatever. I'm about to find out. Alright, it still has 30 durability, cool. But if you use a tome, whether you hit or not, it takes the durability off. So you can Ike reach him. He could if I hadn't already... Wait, why did I... Again, that's what I get for button mashing. I just dropped him a turn too early. Look, I said that I like to think I'm better at these games than I was when I was a kid. I never said that I like to think that I'm good at these games. I mean, I would hope I'm good at them, but I don't want to push it. Ugh, messed that up, didn't I? Man, what a lousy life that was. I wanted to fight him with Ike just to see their dialogue. Almost positive their special dialogue, but he couldn't quite reach him, so whatever. If I hadn't dropped Volt early, I would have been able to shove him down with Lethe, and he would have reached. I'm also planning on just making a unit wall at this point until I get these treasure chests, and hopefully the Pegasus Knights will not advance far enough to clear the map by that point. Yeah, because neither one of those can reach right here, so I'm gonna make a wall right there. Okay, I'd say criticals. I actually didn't think that was a critical. I have no idea, well, I guess we know now, what the crit animation for a Pegasus Knight with a sword looks like. I've been pretty much exclusively using lances with Marcia so far, so didn't really know that's what that was. Alright, so... No. You. Okay. Alright, so next turn we can start with the Steely. And in turn after that, we will be done with the Steely and can progress. Because I have to kill everybody. Like, they're not too far ahead of the point that I'm stalling at. $30. One strength shy. I do wish that Ike got a mount when he promoted. Like, it's been a somewhat common occurrence throughout the series that whenever a lord promotes, they get a mount. It's probably a little less than 50-50. Like, I know Ephraim and Erica, they both got mounts when they promoted. Ellawood got a mount, but Lynn and Hector didn't. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of other games. Let's go in order. Ike doesn't. Didn't play Radiant Dawn. I don't think that Crom gets one. I don't think that Alm gets one. Celica definitely doesn't. Okay, so I guess it's not super common, but like, some of them do. And I wish Ike did, but I mean, he's already overpowered. Especially once he gets his unique weapon. That's the point where he becomes one-man army Ike, is when he gets his unique weapon. Because I know she's hurt. And you can tell which one of the partner units are the strong one, because it's the one that has the cape. Also, the lance is a little bit bigger. Pegasus has a horn, but that's kind of hard to see on that sprite because it's a little all pixely and small. So one of the strong ones is down here, and the other one is the one that's about to pass up my team. Alrighty. Wrath. I wish their description, like, told you what they did. That would be nice. Alright. I'm pretty sure you can't reach. You can't reach. You can't reach. You can't reach. You can. And are gonna get ripped apart by everything if you can't get any help up there with you. Alright, it doesn't matter because she has a full guard. But also, I want that weapon at as close to full durability as I can get. So, we'll just leave the units like that. Of course, my partner Pegasus here is probably going to go ahead and attack, which will take off some of the durability. But whatever. Titania is my backup. Do-do-do-do. Excuse me. I've been working a lot extra here lately, and now you'll realize the true power of Dane. I have a little side gig aside from my regular job, and I've been working every evening. Oh, that's lame. I let them get too close. I don't even get the tornado spell. Oh well, whatever. I've been working like every night whenever I get off, and just so freaking tired. But last night was the last time, or for a while anyway, so. You know, that sounded either like I just quit my second job, or like I sell drugs or something and I ran out. So, to make that slightly less sketchy, I'm a math tutor. And the girl I've been tutoring had a final last night in statistics. So I've been working with her every day for like the past week or so, just trying to make sure she knew as much as she could and yada yada, so she'll do good on her exam and pass the class and yada yada yada. And yeah, so no sketchy, just trying to use my nerdiness to make some money. But her final was last night, so I am done until I get another student. And I'll be honest, at this point, I am not in any big hurry to get another student. But the extra money's nice, so sure, after a little while, but okay, yeah, I could go for that again. Do. Level 8. Okay, that's horrible. I don't think she has anything max, so she has no excuse. Well, she has speed max, but still. Oh, come on. You can't quite kill the mic. Maybe he'll crit or his skill will activate. Nope, just 1 HP left. It's fine. We'll kill you with my mage here. Go, Torbod. Sound like Pokemon. Tormod, go! Use flamethrower! Alright, and that chapter is over. We have secured the border wall to Dane. General, we've seized control of the surrounding area, and the remaining Dane troops are retreating. General? Oh, right, understood. I beg your leave. General, eh? Weird. You know, you never look relaxed. Nasir, what's going on? We haven't seen much of you lately. I've been a bit busy. In order to leave Binyan, I had to sell my ship and dismiss the crew. There's a lot to take care of. Is that so? Looks like you've been caught up in our struggle after all. Are you alright with that? I mean, I know you've got a lot of your own matters to handle. It never explains why he comes with us. Like, this man just sold his entire ship, all of his cargo, fired everybody that was working for him, and like, it never gives us any justification. That's kind of extreme. We hired him to bring us to the other country, and that was it. It's not like I've abandoned my own interest to join up with the Crimean army. For me, I've judged there's value in traveling with you, so don't worry about it overly much. You say so. You're a fairly knowledgeable fellow, so it's nice having you around. I think that's mutual. Now then, I've got some good news. What is it? Senior officials in Gallia are moving to action. Until now, they've been content to take a defensive stance and wait it out, but it appears this never-ending stalemate has exhausted their patience. Ike, this victory here today was a very important thing. It may prove to be a decisive first step in breaking Dane's power. News of it will spread like wildfire over the entire continent and give countries confidence to speak out against Dane. With Crimea as a rallying point, Gallia may well be moved to join this war. You just need to keep winning. If you can do that, the road will open before you. History will be made. Could Dane truly fall at our hands? Can I make that happen? Me? Use what you've been given, and great things will happen. You have it in you to lead, Ike. For now, it's merely one portion of the bird tribes, but your relationship is established. It's because you resolved to gain their trust and then made it happen. It's all due to my father. If my actions prove to be the right ones, it'll be due to the way my father raised me. If you treat others in good faith, they'll follow you of their own volition. That's what he taught me. He was a magnificent man, wasn't he? When I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to be as strong as my father, and then I wanted to surpass him. Now, that's a goal I'll never achieve. What's that? The border's been breached. Everyone was defeated, not only the Dane troops, but our brigade as well, cut down like wheat in a field. Huh. Well, that was impressively done. For a band of sellswords, that is. There's nothing else to do. Send a message to the Dane command and tell them the enemy is stronger than expected. At once. Wait, hold a moment. Yes? Send a Dane human instead. I don't care which one, just don't use any of our troops. But a wingless human will take such a long time to... General Patrine commands the next front. She's a very temperamental woman. But go if you like. Tell her that the Kilvis Ravens have been defeated. She'll roast you like a chicken and use your bones for stock. Understood. I'll find a human. Who's there? Soren? What are you doing here? What are you planning? Where'd that come from? I've no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. We're past that. Gallia's decision to join this war was based on some new information they received, wasn't it? Cat got your tongue? Fine. I'll tell you what you've been doing here. You were to deliver Princess Crimea to Binion to see if she could garner any support for her cause, and, regardless of whether she got that assistance or not, to judge if she was worthy of lag support. Am I wrong? If you figured all this out, why remain silent? Because your actions were beneficial to Princess Crimea. I determined that even if left to your own devices, you would not harm the princess. Sounds like you don't think that's the case anymore. You accomplished both missions, but you come back anyway. To what end? I don't have to explain myself to you. That's true only until I reveal your purpose to Ike. Everyone has a secret or two that he wants to bury somewhere deep, including you, Soren. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I trust we understand each other. The army rises early tomorrow. I suggest we turn in. The enemy knew we were coming today. And you think I'm responsible? Yes, I do. My, oh my, you really are suspicious, aren't you? Good night, Soren. Okay, so we know Dane has a spy in our camp, and Soren thinks it's Nasir. Could be. That could be why he's with us for no apparent reason. Anyway, another hour-long episode, so we're at about, I'd say 15 hours and 45 minutes into the game. But yeah, that was it for episode 18. The Apostle lended us a battalion of her troops. Princess Valencia, effectively knighted us, made us a lord. We're now general in command of Crimea's army, even though Crimea has been overthrown and technically no longer exists. We have a princess and we have an army, so taking back our homeland. And yeah, we marched to Dane, breached their border. Got a new unit in Tanith, the commander of Binion's Pegasus Knights. Well, no, I'm sorry. I believe she's a deputy commander. I think Sigrid's a commander. And yeah, so the escort the princess mission is over, and now our mercenary troop has turned into the core of an army, and we are marching on Dane. So we are now officially at the typical Fire Emblem war part. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This shouldn't affect the schedule any, because like I said, I had recorded a little bit ahead, so it should still be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I guess, yeah, that shouldn't change any. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play. I know it's a lot. It's going to be, like I said, 30 episodes, I believe. But it's a game I really enjoy. If you like Fire Emblem, I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. I know it's not quite as much fun watching somebody play as it is playing, especially when I'm not really, it's not like an insight video. It's not, oh, hey, well, this unit's good for these reasons, and oh, you should do this, and oh, I think the only thing I pointed out was how to get Stefan, whatever that Swordmaster's name is, but I mean, that's really easy information to find. But I do know some people struggle with it, because I've read on some forums that they just had never got him or whatever, but it's really easy to use Mordecai or Lethe. But I think that's the only real thing I pointed out. So, yeah, it's just me chilling, playing my game, nothing really to it, and I hope you guys enjoy that. I guess that's all I really have to say. If you did like it, obviously leave a like on the video. Don't have any particular question of the day or anything. Just if you have anything to say, leave a comment. It's always nice to hear from people. And subscribe if you want to be notified when I upload more. Again, this Let's Play will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, until it runs out. See, I think I started the first week of August, right? So it'll be 30 episodes. That's 3/12. It'll be October before it's done, I guess. So yeah, if you want notifications when I upload more, they will try my best 3 a week until it's done. Subscribe for that. Hit the bell for customized notifications. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but oh well. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate people taking the time out of the day to watch me watch. I put in very little effort, but I do put in some effort to record these, so it's nice for people to watch them. And yeah, I've been Kheran. Hope y'all are well. Take care of yourselves. Till next time, signing out.